all that work I had you guys do inside, and because it... Okay. Well, that's just kind of how it works sometimes, unfortunately. Let's go back into planning. Get this set up. So it should be... Okay. 6x6. 6x6. This we can get rid of. This, and this. 6x6. 6x6. And 6x6. That we can also get rid of that, and that. Now, back to these. Just gonna go all the way across, all the way down, all the way down, down. Okay, that should do that. But I want to make sure. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that those doors weren't set to be destroyed. Oh. Can't forget to put some there as well. That should do it. Oh. And that was stupid. Demolish walls. Demolish those walls, otherwise you guys are going to get trapped in there. No, we don't want to be trapped. We don't like to be trapped. How are my prisoners doing? They seem to be doing okay. Okay, rooms. We need... Okay. Objects. Office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. Filing cabinet, filing cabinet. Office desk. Yeah, office desk. Office desk. Chair. Chair. Then we should be able to get our warden. Once we've got our warden, okay, so now then, bureaucracy and finance. Financia. While we're waiting on that to finish, come on, there we go. Let's take a look at what other grants we can get. Okay, since that's going to kind of finish on its own for the most part, let's grab unlock maintenance, unlock cleaning, unlock groundkeeping. Sorry guys, just trying to figure out how I want to go about this. Let's do inmate health and well-being. So we're going to need another sizable building. We need a medical ward, at least 2 doctors, and a psychologist. I think we can actually hire the psychologist right now, or... Oh, well, there's our accountant. She should, there we go, choose her own office. Okay, and that was that one done. Let me see. We needed a, what? Psychologist. Locked requires psychology. Okay, we'll have our guy start working on that. And because I'm probably going to need it, we'll have you work on that. Oh, and we're going to need to work on health as well. You know, let's put down some lights. If you guys didn't know this, or I guess if you play this game a lot, you might have. if you put down lights outside, they turn into these little stick things that light up the surrounding area. It's not exactly ideal, but it does help. Now, let's put down one more light. Right by the yard. Okay. Build a medical ward. Okay. Infirmary. Okay, let's do a little bit of planning here. I'm gonna leave a toothing gap there. This one won't be as big. Wait, did I needed an even number. Here, we're gonna cut that off. Put that in there, so that makes it 11 by 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. That's the center. Yes, I know, not what most people would normally do, but that's just kind of how I am. So, infirmary doesn't need anything. I'm probably going to want to put a morgue in here. Morgue doesn't require anything either, but just for future proofing, let's go right about there. Okay, so I'm gonna put down more brick. Since they both cost the same, I usually use brick. I just think it looks better. And we are going to put just a normal door in there. And let's let our little guys get to work. How is... I had this breakdown on me once, and I always freak out about it after that, since then. And since we're planning on putting in a wall there, I'll put that there as well. Now our room should form... There we go. And for now... No, I don't have help. So I can't do that. How is that research coming along? Extra grants almost done. Psychology's almost done. Oh, speaking of which, that psychologist is going to need another office. So let's get another office going. Ah, here we go. There. And I'm just going to keep it looking like the rest. Filing cabinet. Desk. Chair. Yeah, I did put a chair there. Alright. Alright, there we go. That gets us our psychologist, which will be useful. And our other guy is working on doctors right now. Okay. Let me see here. I want to grab that and that since we can have two. Unlock maintenance to bureaucracy. Now, first thing I'm going to work on, or have him work on. Oh, well, I guess I gotta go with maintenance first. I was going to say let's go with cleaning first because this place is looking like a pigsty. Okay, we're going to do some planning now. Okay, so prison cells only need 2x3 area inside. I'm gonna erase this and copy that a few times. Okay, so then this will give us our opening. and we're just going to repeat. Oop, that's a little bit too long there. We're just going to repeat this across. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to want to extend this down, but not quite yet. But I am going to want us to have a restroom here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do that. This right here will be our little shower area. Okay, and here's the thing. We can actually make cells larger too, and that will make our guys happier. We're going to actually split this slightly larger cell into this way larger cell into 2 slightly larger cells. Larger cells, along with cells with better furnishings, have a higher rating. And if a prisoner achieves a higher rating, which is usually achieved just by them, not being a dick, pardon my French, they will be bumped up to a better cell. For instance, our guys down here have been very good of late, so they will probably be moved to one of these deluxe cells right off the bat. I actually have 4 here, so I'm going to move this wall right here down a few. Doesn't quite look right, but that's the way it is. I'll just have to work with it. Something else I can do, I'm not going to for right now, but I could get that to look normal. What's this? Another notebook. Do with bricks and pipes. It's all too squiggly to try and read. If you guys want, I can go and read those again later. Alright, let's put in our foundation. And objects. Should I put in a large jail door? I don't think so. I'm just gonna... I wish they had larger normal doors. Oh, geez, I scrolled that out, not scrolled up and down this. Let's try putting 2 normal doors in. Okay, and let's crank up the speed once again. Let's check our bureaucracy. Okay. I don't want to deal with bank loan right now. Micromanagement, not really. Prison policy. Policy report allowing you to increase or decrease the punishments for all types of misconduct. I don't need that right now. My guys are all pretty good. You guys are being pretty darn good. I like that. So fuck it, let's just raise prison capacity. Right now we have 4 guys with no capacity. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll get us up to 17. That'll be good. Okay, let's get some utilities over here. First off, electricity all the way to here, and I only have small pipes there. I am going to have them dismantle that pipe and put a large pipe in here. Like, in all honesty, I probably should have. In fact, I'll have them do this. And just do that. And then I will carry over a large pipe to there and hook up the power again. That should get us to where we need to go. we go. And you know what? I'll just leave that. No big deal there. Okay, so then that does that. Large pipe up here. And then large pipe all the way over. Let's get to work while our guys are doing that. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. First off, I'm going to get to work on these. Actually, because I didn't set this up completely perfectly right off the bat. There, 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 there. Just all of these little ones. I really don't like how that looks, but I don't want tech to do a double door yet. Or a double prison door. Okay, that, and then to there. And I'm gonna go boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now you're probably wondering why I'm doing it like this. To be honest, it's just a little bit of this is how I like to do it, and I don't know if you've seen any of those kind of prison movies, but I'm sure you've noticed that they kind of have a look like that. Right, did those? Okay, yeah, that stayed. And they're going to have a lot of work there, so let's crank up the speed once again. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see. I don't think any of our guys are doing anything, so... Oh, jeez, I forgot that in the office for him. Okay, let's make another office. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to do that on all three because we don't really have to set up all three at once. No, not there. There. And then... there, and there. That'll get us an office. That's good. These are all getting set up. What are you doing? Hey. Hey, you. Oh, you're resting. Yeah, I guess I haven't set up a place for my guys to rest, have I? Staff room. Wide sofa and a drink machine, huh? That shouldn't be a problem. Wide sofa, drink machine. There you go, okay. There you go, you guys. Now you guys have a designated spot to rest up, and hopefully pretty soon the sofa and the drink machines will be in. Here come. Okay, that was. I think we can all agree that looked really weird for a second, right? That was like an insanely large drink machine, right? Oh, I keep forgetting I need to put my maintenance guy down. Staff. Foreman. Yes, I can't put him in a darkened space, but if I put him there, he'll go to the only one available. Oh, wrong button. Okay, let's get cleaning, because this place is a mess, but let's do that. Hire a gardener, hire at least 2 janitors, I'm not cleaning. Okay. So then, as far as this, first off, cells. The good thing about putting in the walls first and then laying down the cells is that it automatically splits them up. Now, I am going to erase that, just because it'll help. There we go. Okay, so now we need objects. These I'll get jail doors. Now, one thing I did one time, and it was really stupid for me to do it, was I just clicked and ran my mouse over, and that meant that they placed doors along these entire walls. It was a huge pain, especially since I was expecting the rooms to be done Okay, up next is a bed. We'll start down here. The reason that I do it like this, by the way, with the beds being the ones that have the privacy and not, say, for instance, the toilets, is because the toilets can actually be used to break out. So, I messed you up. So, by making it so the toilets are right here, in view of this, it means that when my security guards go by, they'll be more, go by after I get patrols, they'll be more likely to actually see them if someone is trying to dig a tunnel through the toilet to try and escape. There we go. That should be all of that. Yeah. Let's crank up the speed again. Alright, well, everyone, I think we've set up a lot, and it's going to be a lot of waiting around. So I think we will have to call that it for today. So I guess we'll see you guys next. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.